This is note page 13, Presidency Basics. At this point of the year, you've already learned that we have a legislative branch of government. They're the U.S. Congress, and they make the law. Now it's time that we get into the executive branch of government, led by the president. One of the things that you're going to learn during this unit is that there are a lot of ways to refer to the president. One way is to refer to the president as POTUS, President of the United States. It's a simple acronym. The president is also commonly referred to as the Chief Executive of the United States. That's because the president is in charge of the executive branch. There are many other names you're going to learn in the following lessons. The president has a bunch of main jobs and powers, number one of which is enforce the laws of the nation. The other jobs we'll get into on note page number 14, your next lesson. Currently, the President of the United States is President Joe Biden, and when we elect a president, we automatically get a vice president. It's currently Vice President Kamala Harris. And the main job of the vice president is simply take over if something happens to the president. Something medical, something life-altering. If the president ever goes down, it becomes the job of the vice president to fill in and take over. Some basic information about the presidency. If you're elected president, you have the job for a 4-year term, and you can be elected for 2 terms. The Constitution only gives 3 requirements or 3 qualifications to become president. One is that you have to be at least 35. The other qualification, you have to be a native-born U.S. citizen. The Constitution does not permit a naturalized citizen to become president. The third qualification is you had to have lived inside the U.S. for a number of years. If you're elected president, the federal government gives you a place to stay in Washington, D.C. It's called the White House. The problem with living in the White House, as every president has, is that you live in it, and it's also where your office for the presidency is. So literally, the president works from home. The federal government will fly you around in a plane called Air Force One, like right here. The federal government supplies you with a limousine. It's nicknamed the Beast by the security folks. Here's the Beast right here. It's a highly secure vehicle. Interestingly, the president does not do their own driving. The federal government supplies them with professionally trained drivers. The president, once they take over, they don't drive themselves at all. While you're president, because it is a job, the federal government will pay you $400,000 for each year of work. That works out to $1.6 million if you serve a 4-year term. When you're done being president, the federal government will pay you a retirement income of $221,000 a year every year for the rest of your life. All you have to do is be alive after being president, and you'll get that $221,000 a year every year for the rest of your life. The rest of the